All right, let's see. Hello? All right, this is the front of the house. As you can tell, it needs a lot of work on the outside. We would have to go in and completely turn the grass over, probably plant a lot of seeds, a lot of fertilizer. Those barrels are full of oil and water. The roof looked like it's in really good shape. Looks like it was pretty new. The garage door's got a little rot at the bottom right, bottom of the boards, I mean. So, but the brick looks to be good. Foundation seems to be in good shape also. As you can see, there's a walkway. It needs some major cleaning up and landscaping. Front porch looks pretty good. The posts are solid. Windows overall aren't bad. There's a couple broken ones. I don't know if those are termites or ants or whatever that is coming up from the slab. Now this is the front door. It's got a nice glass front door. It's been winterized. There is vines that are growing above. Needs to be all torn off. Probably needs a paint job. The same color paint throughout. Windows seem to be in good shape. There's the air conditioner unit there. Not sure if it works or not. There's vines, as you can see, that are going up the house and up the chimney. It's got a brick chimney. That's upstairs that you just saw. All those bushes need to be ripped out of there and cleaned up and landscaped. That goes to the master bedroom, little bathroom area, but as you can see, the paneling needs to be fixed up a little bit. Looks like there might be some leakage on the inside, and I'll show you in a minute. There's a swimming pool. Looks like it needs a new liner. If you see there's looks like some piers. Maybe a building was put down at one time. Little fence line there goes back pretty far. There's paneling on the side. I don't know why it's buckling out, but it's a vinyl panel. There's a door that needs a little work, but it's not bad. That leads into the water heater, which we'll show you at the end of this video. You can see there's some rotting. Those are double doors that go into the master bedroom. It's got some rotting around. Probably needs a new light fixture there, but mainly just rotting at the bottom. Not too sure if that's behind the paneling or not. Again, that's vinyl paneling. This leads into a mud room, which is just right offside the master bedroom. The door seems to be in good shape, maybe just scraped and repainted. You can tell that it needs some sort of entryway there. That's just dirt. Again, the swimming pool needs a new liner, just like hadn't ever been used, or hadn't been used in a long time. But it looks to be holding water pretty good. That's an old storage shed with just crap stuck in it. That's a patio that comes from the back door upstairs. It's not in great shape. I think it needs to be painted and cleaned up a little bit. It seems to be pretty secure. There's a gate. Looks like they have a fence around the swimming pool, which didn't exist before, which needs a swimming pool. That goes into the living room. This is still the back area. Again, there's a window unit. There's some handrails missing on that porch. There's a window that's broken, leads into one of the bedrooms. It's not broken through and through. It looks like a double pane. There's somebody shot the window out the back. It's a double pane. There's the back door to the garage. The meter's gone. Looks like that all needs to be trimmed up. There's the pool, swimming pool. Supplies, I guess for circulator. This panel is sticking out a little bit on the top. I don't know if it's just bowed out or whatever it is on the roof line. Okay, this is the inside of the living room area. It has a little bit of leakage right there, but not bad. The walls are maroon. They've taken pretty good care of the woodwork, but as you can see, that's a little desk that needs a new countertop. It's a little built-in desk somebody put in. Those are the spiral staircase that go to the upstairs, obviously. one bedroom upstairs. It's got good plank floors. It kind of steps down right there. The cabinets need to be updated. Maybe you just painted black. It's got a nice concrete brick fireplace. Looks like they had a TV up there at one time. It has nice wood blinds. You can see that's like a little bar area. You could probably put 2 stools on a breakfast bar area. Again, there's that upstairs. That window just leads to the upstairs. It's not to the outside. It's got pretty high ceilings, cathedral ceilings, and the fireplace has gas hooked up to it. So it could be a gas fireplace. It's in pretty good shape. Going into the kitchen, you'll see that there's tile, large tile. It's a good tile. Looks like Mexican tile on the floor. Cabinets need to be ripped out, redone. Then you have no real stove or oven. Dishwasher's gone. Trash compactor's gone. Everything. That's the little bar area. Looks like a brand new tile. Maybe a marble type tile. That's looking into the bedroom, one of the bedrooms. But it's in good shape. It's got sunken in lights. It's in good condition. Those are just stencils on the wall. And if you notice, the countertops too are the brown Formica. It looks like simulated wood. It's been winterized, so we're good there. There's the oven. It's like a gas stove there, or oven. Stove. Now this is going into, maybe at one time it was the master bedroom before they did the add-on, but it needs new carpet. It's a green carpet. Doesn't have a smell of mildew or anything throughout. The walls need to be repainted into a neutral color. This is a full bath, sink, winterized toilet. Then it also has a nice tiled-in shower. Would need to be redone. There's one closet. It has 2 closets. Again, it was a master bedroom, looks like, so it's got 1 closet there. And then nice kept front doors. And then you have your second closet. It's a decent sized closet. Alright, going back into the rest of the house, looks like a little security system. Not too sure, but that's what it looks like. And then to the right is the laundry room, which has a little sink. It leads in from the garage. It's pretty far back there. It looks like they had a closet. Can't really see it very good, but there was a little closet, 2 closets there, washer and dryer in one of them, and maybe a utility closet, a linen closet. But it sticks back pretty far. It's the length of the kitchen, so it's pretty far back. Actually, it's a little further back in the length of the kitchen, so it's probably a good 16 by 5. Walking into the master bedroom, as you can see, there's a little hallway there, which is kind of odd, but to the left, it looks like a mudroom that people would come in from the swimming pool and maybe change or do whatever they want to do there. Probably good to keep it as a mudroom. Then no doorway leading to the master bedroom, but it's got good carpet. I don't really see any damage there on the roof, any leakage or anything, but it's good Berber carpet. And then there's a gas hookup right there for maybe a fireplace somebody wanted to put in there. Then you got of course, right above the bed is a mirror that we'd have to take out, clean that out. And then there's a nice sized walk-in closet, as you can tell, that has like maybe a water heater in there, I'm not sure, or a furnace. But it's a good sized walk-in closet. And then walking into the bathroom, there's no door that's there. It needs to have a door and that ballast taken out. And then a huge step up for the bathroom. Not too sure what that's about, but it overlooks the outside. As you can tell, it's a little window, bay window. So, and then there's a skylight with some, it looks like it's a leak. And then there's You've got a nice little bathroom area that's there's two closets. Looks like a sauna. They've put a sauna in, haven't did it yet, but they're in there and everything. It's just right off the bathroom, so it could probably be taken out and used as a vanity maybe for a woman, but or just a closet right off of that bathroom. Then you have stools, been winterized, and you have a nice little shower that's you can walk into. It's a nice tiled shower. That's a solid door. Back in the master bedroom. So you said hallway needs a door right there, so it'll block the rest of it off. Maybe take that door out right there. Let's go upstairs and look around. There's a nice little spiral staircase. The steps are the same wood floors as what you see in the living room and in the dining room area. It's got good carpet. I think the walls need to be repainted throughout the entire house, but there's a window that overlooks the living room. The room has a nice air conditioning unit in the door, but also you see that it has a full bath upstairs. There's a walk-in closet. Nice size walk-in closet. Back in the bathroom, there's a sink, and that's the shower. Kind of has some natural sunlight, and then the private toilet. Maybe needs a new door there. I don't know. And then there's a little carpeted area up there, kind of overlooks the outside. Spotlight on it. And then there's doors that walks to the outside. You can tell that needs some major work. That's just tar paper. I don't know if they put that down before they were going to put some slats down, but it's in good shape. All right, this is back on the outside, the back area. We talked about it earlier, where the door at the end was a water heater door. We're getting ready to show what's inside of it. See a nice little water heater in there. I don't know if it has two water heaters or what it is, but it's been winterized, so hopefully it's all okay. And this goes into the garage. It's got a 2-car garage. Looks like to be in pretty good shape. Getting ready to walk upstairs to look at the upstairs because Carmel at the bank was afraid somebody might have gone up there and taken the furnace, but I don't think the furnace is up there. Basically, it's just an unfinished attic to where people can store things up in there. Looks like there's a lot of decoration, miscellaneous crap that's up there.